Hello guys, I'm back. You don't need to be perfect to earn this opportunity. You don't need to be the best to earn this opportunity. You don't need to be the most likable one to earn this opportunity. You just need to be you. The way you are, in the form you are, everything that you are. Sometimes we think that we need to always be perfect and be perfect in order to earn an opportunity, or perfect to get this chance in life. But the point is that we are looking from the perspective of ourselves, from our mind, from our position, from point of view. I usually find that the people that decide to grow up are the ones who look for perfection as well. They want to be the perfect person there is. They want to be the most calm, most under control, and everything. But there is a saying that comes to my mind when I think about it in this way, and it is: people don't promote you to be a leader. They promote you because you already are one. So you need to know that people will recognize certain traits you have and certain capabilities you have much sooner than you will recognize them yourself. Because we mostly think that we need to be perfect in order to be leaders, or in order to be something that we wish to be, or to be spiritual. We need to be completely spiritual, we should not have any other traits. And this subject came to my mind, what I'm about to say in this video, because I see it all around. The people who pressure themselves too much and they only look for their light. They would not like to allow there to be also the shadow side. They would not like to allow there would be any other trait that is not desired, or it's not perfect. But that's not human experience. We are light and we are shadow. We are in a good mood and we are in a bad mood. We have a good day and we have a bad day. We know how to talk to somebody and we don't know how to talk to somebody else. We are learning. The whole life experience is a big learning of things that we still don't know. We bring with us some knowledge, and certain knowledge we put to practice immediately, and we are the way we are. And most of the knowledge we bury because it's not acceptable, it's not okay, it's not something. But the more authentic you are, the more yourself you are in all traits, light and shadow, the more magnetic and more attractive you are. And there are more opportunities in the life, and there are more aspects of you that people want. You need a leader who is nice and understanding and, controlled and organized and things like that. But you also need a leader who sets boundaries, who, if needed, hits on the top of the table like boom, and says, just a minute, guys. Now it's enough. You also sometimes need a leader who has a bad day occasionally, and everybody knows it's a bad day, and they respect it, that they are also human, and when they come next day and it's better, they all appreciate the ability of this leader to not be in these bad days such a long time, but that they can pull themselves out and they are like a role model for others that it's possible. So if you were given this opportunity to become a grown-up person and you decided to become, don't pressure yourself so much and try to be perfect. Just be you. Be you the way you are at this moment, at this level of your development. Just be this complete yourself. And in order to be complete self, because we know how we can be the light, but if we repress the shadow, we get tired because it needs a lot of energy in order to hide your shadow. So when we interact with others and when we are on this self-development path, we need to allow the shadow to be visible, because we need to release that part of energy and use this energy to bring out shadow in the creative way. Because if we repress the shadow too long, we get tired and there is no more energy to repress it. And when it bursts out, it can be rage, it can be depression, it can be sadness, it can be many things. And then you need a long time to get over that, because it's been repressed for so much time and it accumulated and it's so strong now. And when it bursts out, it can make damage to yourself, damage to people around you, damage to everything. And in order not to make that damage, we need to be authentic. We want to be authentic, because being authentic also means that you have a non-perfect day, that you have opinions that don't match the other people, and that you also say, no, today I'm not gonna do that. No, today I'm not enjoying that. No. So people will not respect you if you always fit their expectations, or if you look so perfect. They will get annoyed because they know that you are hiding your shadow self. Even if they don't know how to say it, they will just get annoyed. So what I wanted to say in this video is, let go of this need to be perfect and just be yourself. I know it's hard. For the ones that needed to be perfect, it's so hard. For the ones that never needed to be perfect, it's so difficult to have a nice day, because they always are in a bad mood, or you know what I mean. There are two sides of this. So the ones who need this video are the lucky ones, because we should bloom into what we are, and we should allow ourselves to be ourselves. And yes, you're thinking now, yes, but then if I do that, people will leave. If they will leave, they were never meant to be. They were never meant to be. You were buying their presence you were adjusting for them. Be brave and see what happens. Some people will stay, some people will go. But stop burning yourself out because you're trying to be brave and because you're trying to be perfect and because you're trying something. There's a lot of this because civilization taught us to be like this. But we can let it go. It's safe to let it go. It's the next step in progression as a person. The week is coming to a close and there is weekend ahead of us soon. So try to use these 2 days that are left and think about it. And if you decide so, you can have an imperfect weekend. You can have a non-perfect life. I know it's not easy, but you needed to hear this. And I tell you, I'm on the path as well. But the path is great because I like what I am in my light and in my shadow. And there is still a lot for me to learn. And we are doing great. So have a nice day.